Yeah, we got this amazing Week 4 slate. Let's take a look at it one more time before we grab into some hunches here. Super competitive NFC South, as we know. Falcons 1.5-point favorites at home against the Saints. Niners, good news yesterday. Debo getting back to practice. I think Kittle's going to play. Look at that line. It's moved all the way to minus 10.5 for them against the Pats. How about Commanders Cardinals? Low-key, probably the most fun game of the week. Jaden Daniels, Kyler Murray, they've been playing amazing. Sky's the limit for those two. Cards are 3.5-point favorites. Interesting. And that's got the highest total of the weekend, by the way, at 50.5 points. All right, Hammer, get in here. Lots of fun at FanDuel Sportsbook. I was 3 for 3 in my props for Thursday Night Football to kick it off, which means I've got nowhere to go but down. Hammer, what do you got for me?
All right, first one, Travis Kelce. Hasn't had more than 34 receiving yards in a game this season. His total set at 46.5 against the Chargers this weekend. So what's your hunch? Over or under for Travis?
I do well when I go over, I've noticed. And I think it's because I like to celebrate these guys. I'm going to go over. Because him against the Chargers in the past, I mean, he's just like, this is a 100-yard easy usually. He's had over 104 of his last 5 against them. Derwin's dealing with a suspension. So this is a Travis mopey on the bench guy to here, he's back. He's back hitting the over.
Gronk's never going to hear the end of those props either. Can't wait for next week. Next one, Joe Burrow. We've seen him heating up. His passing yards total set at 255.5 for Sunday at Carolina. What's your hunch? Are you staying with those overs, or are you finally going under on one of these?
I can't go under. I will cry if it's under. I will cry. I will be doom and gloom. 0-3 sucks, but it's sort of overshadowing how well he's playing. Last week, the offense was great. It was not the offense. It was Coach Lou and whatever those old guys are doing on that D-line. He threw for 323 yards and 3 scores on Monday night. He has the second highest single-season passer rating of his career. And all these talk shows are talking about, is he elite? Is he still elite? Yes, he'll go over this against the Panthers defense.
I like it. And last one here.
Oh, gosh.
I know you're putting together a parlay for Sunday Night Football for that Bills-Ravens game.
You do?
But
okay.
we gotta put together. We gotta keep the tradition going. My favorite thing to ask you. First touchdown scorer. You've been really good with these.
Whoa.
Give me your hunch for that.
Okay, but this is not the game to ask. Can you pick another game? This game has too many stars. This is a setup. Oh man. Okay, well, Ravens, they start fast at home. That's what I'm going to say. Easy peasy, time of possession vibes. Derrick Henry punches one in. He has scored, by the way. Nobody wants to talk about this. He has scored in every game this year, 4 total over the first 3 weeks of the season. So that's kind of an easy call. But I think they start hot, ball more, Jimmy Seafood. Everyone's throwing crab cakes. It's a whole thing.
And that's plus 500 this week.
Oh.
So pretty good return there if you get that one right. And we'll be talking about that Ravens offense a little later in the show.
Am I never going to hit an under on anything? Am I never going to pick an under?
We'll see.
I don't think
if you keep hitting these overs, you got to keep it rolling.